What is going on? It's Alex G back at you with another video, and today we're going to be doing the mock in review of Eric Edall's first 2025 NFL mock draft. We had Bucky Brooks, we had DJ, and Eric is going to be the third. I think they also have someone, Chad Arder, who ends up doing the fourth. So this is going to be a big one. Obviously, NFL.com. This is the site, so we might as well be able to check them out when they do. It's also my first video, being back from Mobile, Alabama at the Senior. It was fantastic. If you guys want me to do a quick little graphics video about that, about the biggest winners and losers, feel free to do so. But I did end up talking about guys who I thought were risers and a faller on both Brocho as well as that franchise guys channel. So shout out to both of those guys. Incredible human beings, incredible individuals, actual genuine friends, it makes all the work of this worth it, not to mention the way that I get to interact with you guys. So super excited for that. And we had a great time there. I got to see quite a few of you guys as well. It was awesome that you guys came up and said hello. So feel free to mention your name down in the comment section below. Let's get into this. Let's have a great time starting out with the #1 overall selection. We got Abdul Carter going to the Tennessee Titans. It is very, very possible that Abdul gets in this selection. If you're looking at a pass rusher, Abdul is probably the #1 player in the class. I grade my edge position, looking a little bit heavier, weighted into the run game to look at a holistic view. But, if you're looking for a pass rusher, that is better than Abdul Carter. And so, going to give him a shout out whenever I get the chance to be able to do that. Braun Swinson very well might be slipping. There's something that's going on right now behind the scenes that is a little bit worrisome, and that is him dropping out of the shrine bow. There's no news out on it. I don't know if it's a bunch of medical issues or, there's something that's going on there, so TBD on that. But my type of guy who I love to death and will go to bat for is, certainly somebody that I have a big red flag for at the moment, by him dropping out without there being very much publicity on it. And #2, the Cleveland Browns go Travis Hunter and pass on Cam Ward as well as Shedeur Sanders. If you are a Shedeur QB, one guy, technically I am, but at the same time, I'm not the biggest QB guy in this class. Going BPA is not the worst strategy on planet Earth if you have job security and you don't believe in these quarterbacks. Getting a quarterback that you're going to have to replace in a couple years is not going to get you any further. If not, it's actually going to get you less far, going after a player you truly think should be on the team in 5, 10, or even 15 years. Giants Z go Cam Ward at 3, going to respect it, going to appreciate it. Cam Ward's a great talent. I have my concerns with Cam Ward, his boneheaded mistakes. People they can gloss over them, obviously. He's been better year over year, and I do love seeing that trend. But when you look at the Virginia Tech game, the cow game, those are the two games that stand out the most, as him truly not being able to counter himself in terms of making, the correct decision and key moments, and the NFL that gets you benched, if not replaced, at the very, very, very extreme. But Cam Ward, great armed talent, I do. There's a video going around of him practicing with Shedeur, and you can see the difference in ball velocity. No one was arguing ever that Cam Ward had a worse arm or an equal arm to Shedeur Sanders. But I do want to mention the fact that his footwork, as well as his placement, were noticeably worse than Shedeur's. So, there are pluses and minuses to both of the quarterbacks. I do think that Cam Ward's not a #3 overall player, but for an organization like the Giants, that is in self-preservation mode, it makes a lot of sense. Patriots go Mason Graham at pick 4. It's a deep, defensive interior class. I wouldn't do it. I would look at Tedu McMillan here primarily, and that would be probably my guy, or Will Johnson. I don't know if Mason Graham moves a needle for me, the same way that those other two do, but it's not a bad pick by any stretch. The imagination, Rail being able to get a very talented defensive interior that has a good pedigree is not going to be a bad move. Oh, hello. This is a live reaction. Jaguars go Tyler Warren at pick 5. Just gonna be honest. Liam Cohen's coming from having a tight end by the name of Wow. I literally have on my on my fantasy team. How did I just blank Kate Aon? He's going from Kate Aon and having success there to Jacksonville when you have